M&G approached me about a year ago. There was no very strong brief, but they really displayed to me what they represent, what their brand values are, and in a way gave me the information that I was able to go away and come up with an idea. With this garden, it wasn't about any one thing. I came up with the arts and crafts concept because it seemed to work for both of us. One of the ways that arts and crafts ties very much in with me and with M&G is because they are looking at long-term investments and how long-term principles stand the test of time. And when you look back at the arts and crafts movement and the arts and craft ethos of houses, but certainly of gardens, is really going strong. And if you analyse a lot of gardens that a lot of designers are making, you can trace them back to 1850s to 1900s and beyond. It's that sort of age, that long-term principle that has endured, and that's where the fit lies. So we have the big terrace here with steps leading down to the water here, and then there's a very long path down the side, and what this allows is it allows movement through the garden, and it also introduces different routes. So there are steps down to the water here as well, and then you can walk along the water's edge. And it's important in any garden to actually be able to travel around it. One of the highlights is going to be this 30-metre long sculpture that's winding down through the garden. The original concept for this sculpture came from one of the core brand values of M&G, which is it's energy, basically. And so I had this idea that this could be used to put movement through the garden. Because it weaves through the garden, it has a sense of movement, and so I thought it represented energy quite well, the way it flows through the garden and it kicks up at the end, so it feels like there's quite a lot going on. This garden for M&G it's a little bit different from my normal. The biggest difference here is the planting, because I am venturing out into what might be termed perhaps country garden style planting, which is perhaps at the more traditional range of what I do, but I hope that it's also going to show a movement. It is definitely a progression, and this is an evolution.